All right, guys, it's that time again. Time for what exactly? Time for me to do the mainstream mystery box thing. Okay. Also, you keep saying guys. I'm clearly the only person in this room. Okay. Duly noted. I'm talking to the people in the camera though. Anyway, let's see what's in this week's mainstream mystery boxes and I can open up a box of my own. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks here. I buy comics, I read them, and I review them, all for your viewing pleasure. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back. Now, on this channel, I do comic book reviews, unboxings, hauls, all of the above, and more. So if you're interested in that type of content, you should definitely hit the subscribe button. Then hit that bell icon so that you're notified whenever I post new videos. Now, today, it's time for another episode of What Could Be in the Box, where I break down all the things going out in this week's mainstream mystery boxes, and I open up one of my own. Now, if you're unfamiliar, for the uninitiated, who's Mainstream Comics? Well, they're a company based in Las Vegas, and they specialize in comic book mystery boxes. Now, you may have ordered a mystery box in the past from other companies where basically you spend, a set amount of money, 30, 40, 50 bucks, who knows, right? You get a bunch of books in the mail and you're immediately comparing the books inside to what you spent on them and you're like, I hope there's a ratio that makes this worth it. And then, if you're one person, right, you're probably looking to see what kind of extra prize you were able to secure. Probably some, slab or something like that. But only one person gets that grand prize and you never know who it was if it wasn't you. Well, Mainstream Comics works a little bit differently. So they're the only the only mystery box company with a theme. So you know what types of things you're going to be getting before you ever place your order. So on this show, I get to tell you what types of things you can expect, get a sneak peek at the different books going out in some of this week's boxes, and I give you a special discount code that you can use to order one of your own. So stick around to the end to make sure you don't miss out on that. Now, like I said, mainstream mystery boxes are the only mystery box with a theme, and there's a bunch of stuff that comes inside each one. So every box comes with a #1 comic, a variant cover comic, a premium artist cover, a flashback book that could be from the 80s, the 90s, or today, a new release book, and then you might get a Lucky Ducky. If you don't get a Lucky Ducky, then you get another new release book. You get a reader comic. You also get art prints. So if you are just a normal customer, if it's your first order, then you're going to get the Ben Ruzika 1 out of 250 art print featuring Jubilee this time around. And if you're a mainstream OG, you get that plus something else. You get this exclusive, mainstream OG exclusive Frank Kadar art print. Now, what's a mainstream OG? Well, mainstream OG is someone who's placed 10 or more orders in the past. So the more boxes you get, the more exclusive items you get, and the happier you end up being. So keep placing those orders. I'm a mainstream OG finally, and it feels great. So anyway, those are the things you can expect to see inside. Now, like I said, a lot of times you might end up with a Lucky Ducky. Lucky Ducky prizes are amazing. They're always fun to get. You never know what they're going to be. It could be a premium artist cover. It could be another ratio variant. It could be a store exclusive. I've gotten trade paperbacks and newsstand books. All sorts of cool things have come as Lucky Duckies. If you don't get a Lucky Ducky, then like I said, you get a second new release, which is a book from anywhere in the last 2 months. But very, very cool stuff goes in these boxes indeed. Now, the fun doesn't stop when you open your box, right? Every mainstream mystery box purchase entitles you to a spot on the Golden Ducky Reveal Mystery Wheel show, right? Well, what does that even mean? Well, every single month there are 8 golden duckies. These are what you would consider the grand prizes. And instead of just tossing them in random boxes, what Mainstream Comics does is they do a live show every single month where you can see exactly who won. Everybody's order number goes on a mystery wheel, and the wheel gets spun, and you get a chance at one of 8 prizes. Now, this month, the prizes are insane. So, of course, kicking it off, the one I am really hoping I can get is this copy of the Uncanny X-Men, number 244, and that is the first appearance of Jubilee. But this one is signed. It's signed. It's a CBCS 9.4 with a verified signature by Chris Claremont and Will Portacio. How dope is that? Now, there are some other really cool golden duckies. I'm putting them on the screen now. But you got The Death of Superman in a 9.4. You got Batman 666, which is the first appearance of Damian Wayne as Batman in a CGC 9.6. You got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 5 in a CGC 9.0. You've got this really dope New Gods cover in a 9.2. You got Captain America here. This is the second appearance of the Falcon and, his trusty bird, Red Wing. You got this Funeral for a Friend issue in a 9.8. You got Invincible 50 in a 9.8. Also, just really, really dope prizes. So like I said, every box that you order gets you a spot on the mystery wheel, and you just might end up with those prizes when you tune into the mystery wheel reveal show live on April 28th at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, or 9:30 p.m. Eastern if you're on the East Coast, like me. So anyway, that's enough talking about what might be in boxes and stuff like that, right? Let's talk about like what is actually going out in some of this week's mystery boxes. So now, of course, I can't guarantee that you're going to get everything that's listed here or even anything that's listed here. It's a mystery box, so you never know. But we got some really cool books coming out this week that are definitely going to go out in some boxes. So first up, we've got this really dope cover. Now, a lot of these first few covers that I'm talking about are going to be premium artist covers. So this is what you might see in your premium artist cover section. We've got the Women of Marvel #1. Now, this cover is by Peach Momoko. It's probably the most premium artist out right now. Like every cover she does is just blazing hot. She does like 85 covers a week. I don't know how she manages it with that amazing watercolor style. And this is a cover featuring the Scarlet Witch. And who doesn't love the Scarlet Witch? But next up, brand new #1 out this week is Way of X by Cy Spurrier, who's writing Way of X. It's a brand new series featuring Nightcrawler as a team leader. And of course, we got to get the Skottie Young variants, right? So Skottie Young does this version of Nightcrawler being pulled through a portal or trying to bump his way out of his precarious situation. Very cool. I love this cover. I love Skottie Young. There's really nothing else to say about that. But keeping up with Skottie Young, we've also got this issue of Mighty Valkyries #1, giving a little bit more backstory into the character of Valkyrie and why she's such a big deal in the MCU and beyond. Here's a cover by Skottie Young featuring her and Thor. In this version, she's got friggin' Stormbreaker. She stole it from Thor, who stole it from someone else. But it's just Skottie Young is just great, right? Like, it's just little kid versions of all of your favorite Avengers, and he gives them kitty voices, and I love the interplay between these two. So I love that cover as well, and you might see that as your premium artist cover this week. Now, another premium artist cover that's going out this week is this issue of Captain Marvel #28. Now, you're like, what? #28? Like, how am I going to catch up? Well, #28 is the start of a brand new story arc, and this cover by Marco Cicchetto is really dope. Really, really dope. So you get that cover, and it's great to look at, and when you read the issue inside, you won't be lost because it's a new story arc. So very dope indeed. So those are a bunch of premium artist covers you might see this week. But in addition, someone is going to get this really dope cover as one of their lucky, or their lucky ducky this week. And that is this cover of Spider-Woman #11. This is the 1 in 25 variant. Super, super dope. Ratio variant. It's limited. Everybody's not getting this book. Comic shops had to order 25 just so you can get that one. And you might end up with it in your mystery box this week. So I love that cover. Spider-Woman upside down is just dope. I mean, that's just how it's going. So anyway, we've talked about what could be in the box. We talked about what types of things go in the box. But let's look and see what actually came in my box this past week. So I'm going to go ahead and switch up the camera view, cut this box open, and see what we've got inside. All right, guys, you already know what time it is, and if you don't, were you even paying attention in the last 5 minutes? Anyway, let's get into this mainstream mystery box. Every mainstream mystery box does ship priority mail, so if you're worried about it getting to you on time, don't be. Packages ship out every Thursday, and they arrive usually within 2 business days. So by Monday, I typically have mine in the mail, which is always dope. So, very cool. So you get the, standard flat rate envelope with a Gemini mailer inside. So let's cut into that. And I don't know what's going on with me, but it's like I can't use knives lately. Alright, so let's just flip this over. Boom. Now, open this up like so. Very craftily slide this packing slip out so my address isn't on the internet for the world to see. And boom, let's get inside this package. Right, so I mean, right off the bat, first thing we see inside is our golden ticket, or this is just our flyer to remind us about the mystery, the Golden Ducky Reveal Mystery Wheel Show. So this one's going down April 28th, 2021 at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. That's 9:30 p.m. for those of us on the East Coast, in case you weren't paying attention. But anyway, so that's very cool. I already ran down some of the prizes, so I won't go ahead and rehash that. Let's go ahead and get inside the box. So let's see. First thing we got, boom. This is our Ben Ruzicka art print, 1 out of 250, featuring Jubilee with these digital starbursts behind her. I love this. The more I see this, the more I love it. I love the skates. I still love this modern take on Jubilee's classic yellow jacket. Lots to love here. And let's see what else we got. So, okay. So we got a Lucky Ducky. This, I don't like getting my Lucky Ducky first. I'm just joking. But this is a Lucky Ducky. This is Sabretooth #1. This is a cool die-cut cover. Marvel was doing a lot of die-cut covers around this time. I remember that die-cut issue for Wolverine 50 that everybody thought was going to be like worth a bunch of money, but it's not. Anyway, this is the newsstand variant for this Sabretooth #1. It's in pretty good condition. So if you're a super collector and you're into these types of things, there's some value for you right there. So that's our Lucky Ducky. Here's a new release from the last couple of weeks. This is Spawn number 316 with Plague Spawn here. I love this Greg Capullo, Todd McFarlane cover. I just think it's dope. Super dope indeed. Let's see what we got. All right, our variant cover for the week. This is Thor Issue 14, and this is the Heroes Reborn variant. I got to do some reading. I don't know what's going on with Marvel right now and what the Heroes Reborn event is all about, but we got a classic-looking Thor with a more modern-looking Thor. I like this. The cover composition is not bad at all. Very dope, and I'm loving everything Donny Cates right now, so I can't wait to get into this Thor series and get caught up. Ooh, this is Wolverine #1 by Jason Aaron. That's our #1 issue. I've got the Wolverine Goes to Hell omnibus by Jason Aaron, and I really am enjoying that. So I want to get the Wolverine Volume 1 by Jason Aaron, which would start with this one right here. And this features the last stand of the Silver Samurai. Very dope. I love this cover. I love Wolverine with swords. I don't know why, but it just works. Like, he's got swords in his hand. Why doesn't he need more swords? This one, he's got the swords just in him. Very cool. I feel like the Ten of Swords did like a little bit of a swipe of this idea not that long ago, but very dope indeed. Let's see what else we got in the box. Our premium artist cover this time around. This is a negative, or a Dark Reign Mr. Negative. I don't know who does this cover. It's signed. I can't tell who that is. So if somebody is more familiar with this artwork, let me know who did this cover. It looks really dope. It's like a photo negative right there. I like that. I like it a lot. Next up, we got our flashback book for the week. So this comes from the 70s, 80s, or 90s. I think this is the 90s. Looks like 1995. There we go. So 30th anniversary celebration of the Avengers. This is Countdown. We got the Vision. And I'm surprised I can name no one else in any of these pictures. I think that's the Black Knight right there. Who are these people? Anyway, I guess I'll have to read the book to find out. And lastly, we've got our issue of The Flash. This is our reader book for the week. This is Flash. Looks like that's by Jeff Johns. Issue 201, A Bold New Beginning. His new life starts now. Very, very cool. I'm excited about this too, from 2003. So I'm pretty sure this is in that Flash omnibus that I own. But reading it in a single issue would be probably cool too. So there we go. That's just a sneak peek at what exactly came inside my book, or my box, so you know what to expect when you're ordering from Mainstream Comics. If you want to order a Mainstream Mystery Box, then you should do so using my promo code, and that is BJ Kicks April. It'll get you 15% off your first Mainstream Mystery Box if you've never ordered one before. And if you haven't, why not? Like, you definitely should. So use that coupon code, get that 15% off your first box. It'd be very cool to see what you got. Whenever you do get your box in the mail, I want you to post your winnings. Let me know what you got inside the K-Squad Facebook group. You can do that at bjkicks.link/K-Squad. We like to talk comics. We like to post our hauls. We like to post little mini reviews of books that we've read in the past. And we do cool activities like the K-Squad Book Club. Right now, we're reading Venom by Donny Cates, and we're going to meet at the end of the month to talk about it. So if you want to be a part of that discussion and other great stuff we got going on, join the K-Squad. The link is in the description below. And my last plug for the day, the official BJ Kicks bookmarks. If you want a copy of this bookmark, I'm actually selling them in 5-packs as a fundraiser for my baby girl. So just go to bjkicks.link/bookmarks and you can secure your 5-pack. They are limited. There are only 100 5-packs available total, and when they're gone forever, and the only way to win one will be for me to personally give you one as a giveaway prize. So, secure yours right now, and you actually get more than one. You'll get 5. bjkicks.link/bookmark. I'm excited to see what you get. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. Hope you saw something you liked in this video, and if not, hey, that's cool. You can always buy what you like. Make sure you read what you buy, and be nice to others, because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.